What's up, everyone? Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com alongside
Rich homie Sean, High Performance Nutrition.
All right, y'all, check it out. So we always get this thing, there's this big hubbub, what to do, about natties, and natty this and natty that. And one argument is that by people not coming out and saying they're not natty or this and that or being a fake natty, that it's setting unrealistic expectations for the youth. And we were actually having this conversation last night. Unrealistic expectations are the reason I'm at where I'm at right now in life.
Yeah, I mean, how many times as a kid, I know if you don't identify with this, you were probably a weird child.
You're just a
How many
beta
times
bitch.
did you play in your driveway imagining that you were your favorite player of the current era? For me,
I was Michael Jordan.
Right, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant. How many times did you imagine you were that person, or like you were in the situation to hit the game-winning shot, in an NBA championship? How many times did you replay it? He bounces through his legs, he goes left, he fakes right, he makes the layup, and you just go fucking nuts. How many times did you do that? How many of you ever had a chance of that actually happening in your lives?
Never. Here's the thing, even without
actually,
drugs,
you did, and you're watching this video. Props.
Yeah, thank you, and thank you so much for being such an awesome person and
We
still
love you,
watching our
Kobe.
videos. Kobe, shout out.
Yeah.
What's up? We know you didn't do that shit in Colorado. White girls are evil.
Yeah,
but anyway, check
time.
it out. So here's the deal. It's when I first started training, and in my era, and I don't know if I speak for your era because I think people know more now. Everybody thought Arnold was natural. If you would have said Arnold did steroids, I would have probably punched you in the face. We all know, because he's admitted it, Arnold was not natty. Although I still hear people argue that Frank Zane was natty, which is just absurd. He was just a smaller bodybuilder.
He was known as the chemist.
He was known as the chemist. Not every bodybuilder is 240, 5'7".
Yeah.
Wait, never mind. Anyway, so check it out. So at the end of the day, sometimes it's good to have let me tell you what an unrealistic expectation. An unrealistic expectation for me is believing that I would be as good as Kirby Puckett in baseball. He was my role model as a kid. But I practiced, I tried, and I did my best every day. And by emulating someone with the genetic skills and talents at his height, hurdling over a wall and catching a ball in the World Series and robbing a home run, I'm never gonna do that. But by seeing Kirby do it, I practiced and I became a better Marc than I would have ever become had I not had unrealistic expectations, because Kirby Puckett had better genetics for baseball. And the people we emulate have better genetics. And at the end of the day, drugs this, drugs that, genetics trump all.
You know what? They talk about a level playing field. Guess what, guys? Life is not a level playing field.
No.
You're never going to have the charisma of The Rock. You're never going to have the good looks of David Beckham.
I'm sorry, the Marc. That was good looks.
Yeah. So chances are you'll always be on an unlevel playing field. It doesn't mean you can't idolize this person or that person's accomplishments and achievements and aspire to be like them in terms of what they've done. You can take the path anyone's chosen to go down and be like, wow, I like that. I want to achieve greatness like that in my own way. It doesn't matter if they used performance-enhancing drugs or not in the bodybuilding world.
Like Doug Miller.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, look at Doug. I want to be just like Doug. Will I be? No.
You don't take enough Trenbolone.
Yeah, but I'm still training my hardest because that's what I'm aspiring towards.
To take Trenbolone?
No, towards reaching the highest levels that are attainable by my genetics and my capabilities.
And that's why I stand by my assertion that it still does not matter if someone's natty or not. And you can make all the arguments you want. At the end of the day, it's not a level playing field. Life is not a level playing field, like Sean says. Just aim to be the best you can be. And if aspiring to be someone that is truly better than you genetically or chemically, that's not a bad thing.
It doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. The chances of look, I idolize, not idolize, but I strongly look up to and follow the movements and actions of Warren Buffett. Will I ever be like him? Will I ever achieve the greatness he has? Most likely not.
You're better looking and you have more muscle, though.
Yeah, and I probably had sex more times.
I don't know. He's rich, man. Really
I don't know.
rich.
Yeah, you're right. Cialis makes everything a level playing
You got that
field.
much money.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. That's our opinion. Again, we know a lot of people disagree with this. But again, we're speaking as two people who I'm not gonna compare shit, okay? But I am a little bit. In life, we've probably accomplished a little bit more than the people making the opposite argument.
Right.
I'd say so, especially for our ages. I think it's a lot of excuses and a lot of bullshit. And at the end of the day, if you want to be the best you can be, don't worry about if what's his face, that the guy don't worry about if Simeon Panda's on drugs. Don't worry about. I'd be more concerned the fact that his last name is a bear. I mean, that scares me.
An endangered bear.
An endangered bear.
Yeah.
So anyway, guys, just strive to be your best. That's not a game.